Welcome back. Welcome back. Lick my crack. What's up, Bob? I'm with my man Payday on the beat. So what's going on this week? Would you want to talk about? What topics did you come up with?
I'm wondering why the United States is so far behind in technology
Oh, dude,
compared to other countries.
people think we're so advanced because of like SpaceX and like Tesla and everything, but we're really not. Like, think about like over in Japan and everything. Like, they got like their bullet trains. I don't know if China has one too, but
Oh yeah, China probably does.
I'm pretty sure they do. And I think a couple European countries have them also. Like, we don't have that over here. Like, I feel like that's one of the things that the U.S. just wants to like suck up money for. Is like, no, why do we put? I mean, I know they're supposed to be putting in a bullet train over in California, but like, once they seen that in other countries, they should have been like, you know what, that'd be smart to make it go from like New York to L.A. or something like that. Like, I don't know. I mean, that might be way too big compared to what other countries have it as, but like, there would be no like stop it down in Houston or something. Like, that would be
Yeah,
perfect.
I mean the U.S. like hustles us, especially like I'm sure you've heard someone complain about gas prices.
I
Like
mean,
at some point, like, oh, the price of a barrel of oil is high and all this stuff. Like, that's just a United States thing.
yeah, I mean, I have heard that, but like, this is gonna sound crazy and stupid, but like, I know I've told you this previously, not on the show, but I haven't paid for gas for the last 4 years now because my job pays for everything. They reimburse us. Like, we just turn a receipt in, so I don't even look at gas prices anymore. I don't even bother to look. I don't care. I'm just like, oh, okay, it cost $120 to fill my tank today. Oh, it cost $110. Like, I noticed those little differences, but like, I get the money right back, so I don't actually look at the like cost per gallon anymore like I used to.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's. I mean, people do complain about it. I do hear people talking about it, but it's just I don't pay attention to it that much because I don't have to.
Yeah. But yeah, like I think in like Korea and stuff, like the electric vehicles, like they're everywhere. Like it's like the complete opposite of the United States. Like sometimes you'll go to a gas station, you see like the Tesla charging stations. Like in other countries, you have to like drive around looking for a gas station with like 87 unleaded.
Like the electric's more dominant than gas. I know.
Yeah.
In San Francisco, everything is basically like mandated to be like electric cars now. They're not the city of smog anymore like they used to or anything. Like, everything there is like basically turned into like electric. Like, it's hard to find cars with gas now, like over there. We were actually just talking about that today at work. Like, it's gas. I mean, I can't wait to get an electric car.
Oh yeah, me too. But and it's funny because you know what like the US gave us? They gave us the hybrids. Oh, you have a hybrid vehicle. Like, so you can still buy fuel from us. Like, it's all a scam.
Probably is. I never actually thought about it that way.
Instead of just giving us electric vehicles, we got hybrids.
Yeah. My Impala was a hybrid, actually. It took well, it wasn't a hybrid. Took that flex fuel shit. I don't know. That
flex fuel
shit made with like cornmeal or some crap. I don't fucking know, but it was impossible to find the flex fuel one, like at least around this area. The only place I could ever find it is out in like Plum and Monroeville, out in that direction.
Is that like the pumps that say like 88, 89?
No,
it's like something weird.
It has like a weird like leaf looking symbol on it. I don't even know what the numbers say because it's been years since I've even seen one or even like looked for it anymore. But my car definitely ran. It felt like it ran like I don't want to say better or worse, but like, you know, like when you're going up a hill, you like sometimes you have to like actually like floor it to like feel your car like
it feels like it's not
when I used that flex fuel, it felt like it was just like zip right up the damn hill. Like, there was no like having to floor it or wait, or like I didn't like actually feel it. It was just like a straight smooth speed. Like, it was weird. That's the only thing I ever noticed different in it. Other than that, I never noticed like better mileage, better nothing.
Yeah, and what's the train you were talking about? Like a super train, a monorail?
Oh yeah, they're bullet trains. Yeah,
bullet train. Yeah, like if we had like bullet trains and stuff in the U.S., would you even think about riding them, like to work?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean,
okay.
I would definitely be nervous because I know they're super fast, and like if they wreck, you're definitely dead. But like, 100%, I would definitely ride one. Like, maybe not immediately because it being the US, the prices are going to be skyrocketed high and ridiculous.
Yeah.
If a bullet train was to come to here in Pittsburgh and like say like take us to New York and you can get there in like an hour and 15 minutes, I would possibly want to work in New York.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
I never thought of that. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be one of those type of things like where if like the cost isn't crazy to travel there and back daily, like I would want to work there. Like
that's a really good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, that brings up different availabilities for people to be able to do different things and like pursue different careers and everything like that. Like that opens up a whole new world for people. But yeah, I would 100% take a bullet train if
the little bullet train bus pass. And when you gotta like know some crackheads that get the free passes. Like you ever see someone try to sell their bus pass? Like, here, I got that bullet train. Give it to you for a discount.
I remember when Terry was working at the recycle plant, a package of bus passes came through, but they were only the front half. The back half wasn't printed.
Yeah.
So he took them and was downtown selling them for like $10 each, like monthly bus passes. And he like flew through them, sold them. Like he was like, I should have sold them for more, but like that was.
They're all legit
like,
though. They worked.
Worked. Back then you just had to like flash it and like just show.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I've been on the
like,
bus for years.
It would be like purple this month or like red the next month, like kind of like inspection stickers. And it'd be in your wallet and you would just open it up, then a bus driver would see it and that's it. Like they would just like look, so they didn't have to see the back of it, they didn't have to scan it, they didn't have to do nothing. You would just be walking by and be like, and then that's it. Like it just keep going. But yeah, nice. I didn't have to use them, but I mean. He definitely used them and they worked.
So, do they scan bus passes now?
Dude, you know it's crazy. My dad drives a bus and I don't even know.
Oh, yeah.
I actually have no idea. I'm pretty sure. I think. I don't know because the people I know that take buses, like the older guys that I work with, they all got their senior citizen card, so they just show that and they don't have to pay or nothing, or they have to pay like I don't even know what it is. It might be like 25 cents or something ridiculous
like that.
So I actually have no idea. I know at one point in time, like this was years ago, they had the digital bus passes. You can download the app and have it on your phone. So I'm assuming everything's digital.
Yeah, most things should be digital. Like back to the United States, like weird things that we do. Credit cards, like everyone wants a credit card or a debit card. Then you get the chip. Now we have the tap to pay. Like other countries, it's all mobile phones. Like everything.
Dude, I noticed that because at my job we're surrounded by like dominantly foreigners down there. They all come stay in our apartments because they all go to school at Pitt and CMU and whatever. I can't even think what else is down there. Pitt, CMU, and whatever the other one is. Carla, but all of them when they first come over here, like at like a couple years ago when I started there. Everywhere didn't have the like tap to pay on the phone. Only like gas stations did. But now all restaurants have them in the area. Like all grocery stores have them. Everywhere down there has just a tap to pay on the mobile. I have never one time ever like used a tap to pay with my phone. Not one time ever.
I've used it for my smartwatch. That's it. Like I thought that was the coolest thing ever. Well, it's like
I've never used it on my watch either.
Yeah, but I do like restaurants now when they have like the little screen on the tables. Like you can play games and stuff on it, but like when you're finished eating, it has your bill on there, and you can just pay right there. You don't have to wait for the waitress to come back like 20 minutes later.
Yeah, the two restaurants pop in my head that have it is Applebee's and Texas Roadhouse. I know they both have them because I've used them a million times, and that actually, like you said, that's such a convenience because like I'm just sitting there waiting. I don't want to wait 25 minutes for the girl to come back for this poor high school girl working her first job who has 7 tables and a pure panic and she forgets stuff.
Back in the day, like when I used to go out to eat, even if it was a date, like I would eat, pay my tab, and just leave. Like I've just like recently thought like, oh hey, I should hang out for 10 minutes and like start a conversation.
You don't have to get up and run out.
So I do like paying on like the little like where you don't have to deal with the people because like I hate when someone's like, oh, do you want to round up? And then they go, oh, would you like to make a donation? Yeah. Like I can't stand that.
Yeah, Go to a CVS and pay at a CVS. It asks you 79 different questions before you get to your total. Would you put your stuff in a bagging area? Would you like a receipt? Would you like a paper receipt? Would you like plastic?
Yeah.
Would you like an email? Would
Are you
like
using a recyclable bag?
Yeah, are you using a recyclable bag? Would you like to make a donation to a local food bank? Like, no, I just want to pay my fucking bill and get the fuck out of here. And then they print you out a receipt that's 4 fucking feet long.
Yeah.
Like,
every time I get my receipt, the first thing I do is crumble it up.
Dude, I wish I had.
Just in case someone says, "Oh, can I check your receipt?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, here."
I had a picture when I took my kids to work with me to one day. I had a picture. Jaden's not tall. Like Owen's probably 5.5 feet tall. So Jaden's probably like 5'2", 5'1", something like that. And I held the receipt up, and it came up to like his neck and like chest area. Like if I would have, and I took a picture of it. If I would have brought that home, it would have been taller than my 3-year-old, soon to be 3-year-old. But like, dude, they want to complain about like not giving us plastic bags and all that stuff. Stop giving us fucking 4 foot long fucking receipts, CVS. Like,
yeah, if you go somewhere and you have like if you have like a rewards card, you get your own account, you can check your rewards. Why not just have your receipt like digitally, like a digital receipt?
Like. And I can't tell you how many times I don't want a receipt. And like, it's just funny because this CVS rant is like hard because I hate even going into there sometimes. But like, the only thing I like about it is when you do pay your bill, you check out, it plays like the music. Like I feel like I'm at the casino where I'm winning. It's like, doo, doo. Like the music's playing, the lights are flashing. But then it prints out this 4 foot long receipt. I'm like, Jesus, man. Like, yeah. But what else? What else is pretty big? You know what else is huge over there? I know we talked about it before.
Like in other countries?
Yeah. But Japan specifically, the companion dolls.
Oh, yeah, the companion dolls.
Like I said, like we talked before, those things are huge over there. Not over here, which, whatever, because like it is kind of weird, but like they're really big over there on like people being lonely and all that. You know what else they got? A lot of them have locally. They have heated sidewalks. So when it snows and rains, they don't ever have to worry about icy sidewalks, like through the whole cities.
Yeah.
Like they're all like heated, so they don't have to worry about them. And the roads in the middle, like, you got the lines going down the road, split your roads up. They have glow in the dark paints everywhere, which is really cool. And then now they have, I don't know if it's fully updated everywhere, but instead of having the lines going down, it's the whole thing's all digital.
I've seen the digital roads where like they can change markings on them.
Yeah, change the pattern
the colors
and all
of the road.
I thought that was insane. I was like, man, imagine like, not that we condone this or agree with this, but imagine being out one night having a couple drinks and like, the road you're driving home, you've driven on this road 10 million times. Oh, nope, not tonight. The road doesn't go straight. It goes left right here for some reason because there's an accident ahead or something. You're not paying attention. You're just so used to it. Like, dude, that would be crazy. Like roads changing. Like you're like, oh no, this road's good. Or like, imagine if like the road digitally changes from a one-way street, normally one way, to another at a specific time or whatever, like, time of day, like because of traffic, construction, or rush hour and all that. So like you can still park on this going that way, but like it's one way from say 5 to 7 or 5 to 6:30, whatever rush hour times are over there. Like that would be nuts if like switch roads like that.
Yeah, it would be nuts. So I'd like to see like things that like Japan and stuff does is like Amazon packages like delivered by the drones. They just
they have them over here, but I think
I've never seen one in person. Like
I've seen the videos.
Who's had one?
I'm pretty sure they're more out west. I know they do down in Texas, and I know they do in Arizona, just from my friends being down there. So I know they definitely do them down there in Houston because that's where Kelter lives, and Josh is in Arizona and Tempe. They deliver by drones down there too. I would be like, I don't know, man. Like you'd have to stand outside in the yard. It like tells you, I guess, the time frame of when it's generally going to be there, and then it parachutes down. But like, imagine like landing on the neighbor's roof.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
You're like, well, my package is in the wrong spot. It's like, did it deliver to a good location or whatever the heck it says? Like,
no. You know how like Amazon takes the picture of the package like after they deliver it. Like it shows like the picture. It's on your neighbor's roof. Like, what would you do?
Today, actually, I had 2 packages delivered today. Okay. In on mine, I have the delivery instructions that put it on the table behind the wall. And then I wrote in all caps, so it is not visible from the street. You know how many people just come up and throw it on my porch right there at the steps? Like,
Yeah, I wonder if that's like a just a preference. They can do it if they're feeling like it, or if they're supposed to.
I don't know,
follow
but
it.
every single time it asks, was your package great? I click no, thumbs down, then it asks why, and I literally click delivery instructions not followed and blah blah blah, all that crap. Because no, dude, I'm paying for Prime. Like, I want my shit delivered where I want it at. Like, I'm not. I want to tuck behind a wall so I don't have to worry about some porch pirates robbing me. Like,
Yeah,
thankfully, and I'm probably gonna jinx myself when I'm knocking on wood right now. That hasn't happened yet. But still, like, I got cameras everywhere anyway, so they would definitely be seen, but it would still suck.
yeah, I haven't had
What
any
other,
packages stolen from me yet.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't happen ever. What other technological advances over there that you can think of, or even just anywhere else besides the U.S.?
Like things that are a little bit different than us.
I feel like we're majorly behind a lot of places.
What do you think about our education system?
Yeah, that was
Like, I mean, I don't want to be the one to say it. Like,
dude, I wish you could read my mind. Education, the U.S. is very far behind.
I do feel bad sometimes sending my kids to school for 12, 13 years just to. They don't realize like they're just being trained to be an employee. That's it.
I mean,
They're being trained to get a job to pay the government taxes.
I guess that's actually technically like that's another way to see it. Like that's how it is for real. Because you know what? You're right. That's basically kind of sort of how it is to like continue the world, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also weird that like they don't like train or teach kids like regular social skills. They just assume that they would automatically like know it or learn it.
Yeah.
Like which like. Not everybody does. Like a lot of people, like me, I'm very blunt and like open. I say like I might not say all the time exactly what I mean, but I try. But I also think that's like part of me being like autistic. So like I sometimes I can't like explain it or say it like how I feel or what I actually mean. And then like, but I know like growing up, I didn't know like that's how I was. And like my parents didn't have me tested or anything and none of that. But like knowing now, like I wish I can go back and tell myself, like, listen, you are still
I think of that
normal.
all the time. I think everyone does that. They're like, man, I was like, when I was younger, I just wasn't aware of things.
Yeah.
Like, I just kind of like went through the motion.
Dude, I just like went with the flow. I didn't care like what was going on. Like, hey, if this person's getting bullied, we're all bullying them. That's unfortunately how it was. Like,
Yeah.
if like everyone's happy about this person, everyone's happy. Like stuff like that. Like, dude, yeah, I don't know. I just went with the flow. I wish I did like more of my own and just like didn't give a fuck about anybody else. Like, I just focused more on myself, like mentally, and I probably would have been so much more happier.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm happy
like
now, but still.
Yeah, I think like schools should focus on like social skills, even sociology, even though it's kind of like a fake profession. Like, you know what I mean? Like any social construct, like power, like you can't really show someone power, but you can define it with like a military or a gang, like scary things to try to give it meaning.
Yeah.
Because like power in itself, it doesn't exist. Like
what would actually be cool is if every year they were forced to take a like a mental wellness class.
Yeah.
Or mental awareness class, however the way you want to phrase it. But like a class where you literally just go in and you have to like talk about your day or like what's going on or what's happening. And like you have to verbally talk and communicate with other people. Like I get social anxiety sometimes when there's a million people around.
That's because you were never taught it in school. That's
that could be it. Or the one way that I don't mind being around a bunch of people is let me have a couple beers. And I know that's a shitty way of saying it, but that's the truth though. Like alcohol definitely makes me more comfortable to talk to, like, especially talk to complete strangers. Cause most of the time I don't give a fuck about that person. I don't want to know what they think. Now, as I've grown older, I do like listen to other people's opinion and value their opinion more. But when I was younger, like I didn't at all, but like if we can go back in school and like we literally had a class that.
Yeah, I think like health class was like, you remember like in high school, like 1 year you would have to take like Spanish, the next year it was like French, and then ninth grade you could kind of pick what you wanted. Yeah. But I remember like health, like we had health class like maybe in 7th grade, and that was it. It was like one time. It's not like an all like it's not like an every year thing.
Yeah, I think once it hit 9th grade, I think we had health like 9 weeks, and then the rest was gym, and that was it. We never like after 9th grade. I don't think we.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was half health, half gym. Which I think you should have gym all year because you got to be physically active, and like don't include that with the health class.
That's probably actually why that, and the fact that like obesity is so bad and kids in high school too now. I mean, I have no room to talk because I'm fat, but like it's still like it's just like a ongoing occurrence in America.
Yeah.
Like besides sumo wrestlers, how many fat Japanese people, Chinese people, whatever, Asians, whatever, have you seen? There ain't fucking many. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
There ain't many. Yeah. Like the sumos are big boys. There ain't no in between. There's you're big or you're not. Like that's just the way it is. Like, but yeah, I don't know. There's definitely I wish school would have been, they would have taught a class like that or something where like not necessarily sit down one-on-one with a teacher or a psychologist or something, but like there should have been a class like that every year to like help kids deal with stuff like everyday life stuff too. Like parents are alcoholics at home, drug addicts, whatever, someone died or they're being abused or molested. Like maybe people would have opened up more while things were going on. Versus talking about it 20 years later, being molested by their mother's boyfriend and stupid stuff like that, like random stuff. Like, I don't know. It just, I feel like, I don't know. I'm a real mental health advocate, I guess you can say. Like, I
think they should have taught mental health in high school. That's where most bullying occurs.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Like kids shooting up schools and stuff.
Yeah. Columbine. Remember that when we were younger? There's a bunch of crazy, like, I mean, it happens in colleges too, Kent State and all that stuff, but like, it's just, yeah, I don't know, man. It's mental health.
Remember when we were in high school, we had a bomb threat. You know, I'm not going to say any names, but I don't even feel bad that it happened. Like, you know what I mean?
I remember it happening. The dude was in my grade, and I remember him. Well, I didn't know about it, obviously, until like, you know, the rumors got out and talked about it. I remember him specifically, like, not being in school the rest of that year. I remember him coming back like halfway through the next year, and then people talking about it. Man, this idiot called from outside Jenny Lee Bakery on the payphone. He said, I'm calling in a bomb threat at Jenny Lee Bakery. I mean, Stowe Rocks High School, and hung up. Like, there's cameras right there, and you're going to say Jenny Lee. So you just gave away, hey, I'm at the payphone at Jenny Lee Bakery.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
Yeah, crazy, man, crazy. Dude was in my grade. He was in my grade.
I remember, like, they locked down the entire school. Like, they kept us locked in the classrooms. I'm thinking, like, shouldn't we go outside? Like,
yeah, shouldn't we get outside?
Like, we've been walking around all day, like.
I remember they brought dogs in, bomb sniffing dogs and everything. Yeah, dude, that was nuts. Actually, it was almost as nutty as 9/11, dude. Yeah, when 9/11 happened, they put us all outside on the football field for some reason. Like, they kept thinking Neville Island was going to get bombed at the chemical.
I remember
plant.
that they were going to bomb the island, and
yeah, that I mean, I get it. It's like there's radiation, there's a chemical plant, and everything down there, but like that was. They're not. They're hitting New York right now. They're not coming to fucking Neville Island Chemical.
No, it was in DC. Well, DC also, I guess.
Well, they hit
like
DC,
the Pentagon.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
and we're like stuck in the middle of both places.
Yeah, and that plane did go down in Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah, Somerset. Yeah.
Wasn't that where your camp was?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember. Like you guys always talking about Somerset County and all that. That's where I got my damn my big high-speed ticket. Was out in Somerset County.
Wait, how fast were you going? My biggest speeding ticket I've ever had, it was a 25-mile-an-hour zone, and I was going 90.
Oh, no. So the cop originally got us at a four-way intersection. I was driving, Ace was in the car, and we pulled up to the red light, and we were like 4 cars back, and the cop was not at a light, but he was like in a little like driveway on the side area. Mm-hmm. and he seen that my inspection stickers were bad, and they were bad by like shit, probably like 7-8 months at this point in time.
Yeah.
So when the light turned green, both lanes started going because there was traffic on both sides. I think there was construction in the oncoming lane. I can't remember, but that whole side was filled up. So we're going, and Ace was like, yo, he's coming. I was like, nah, he ain't coming. So the lights turned on. I fucking just floored it. I was like, yo, I'm out. Fuck it. Was gone, right? We started zigging around these bends. I'm like, yo, I'm out. I'm good. Blah, blah, blah.
He flagged you, didn't he?
Huh?
Did he flag you? Like, just come up super fast?
He actually didn't. I honestly, if I would have known where we were at and the way the roads were, besides like looking at my GPS as I was driving, we probably could have gotten away. But I just gave up and pulled over in this parking lot. And I was like, fuck it, I'm pulling over. And Ace was like, yeah, that's probably better. So we pulled over, and the cop pulled in eventually. And we were just sitting in the car. We had the windows down. He comes up to the car. He wasn't an asshole or nothing. He comes up here, is like, damn, you were really moving, huh? And I was just like, yeah. And he was like, I can't even tell how fast you were going, so I can't give you a speeding ticket. He's like, but what I can give you is a ticket for your inspection stickers. I was like, yeah, I knew that's what it was. And then, yeah, got me on that. And yeah, that was a whole nightmare, but
yeah,
we were flying. I looked down at the dash, and we were at like 95-ish. That's the highest that I glimpsed real quick, because I was curious myself, but I was afraid. We were on like S roads and everything. But yeah, I probably honestly could have gotten away with it if I would have known how close the house was that we were going to.
I tried to get away with my speeding ticket, and which was actually on Neville Island. That's where I got pulled over. Down by the skating rink, it turns to 25.
Yeah, Ohio Township.
But I was going 90 across it, because it's probably like 5 miles, like a 5-mile straight line.
Yeah.
So I'm flying. I'm trying to get to work, and I hit the stop sign like past the skating rink. There's a stop sign.
Yeah, the turn where the Gina Road is.
The cop was kind of mad. He's like, "Where are you going?" I tried to play it off. So I'm like this. Sorry, officer. Can I help you? Like, you know what I mean? I got the trying to have like the most innocent look. I'm like, he's like, "Do you know how fast you're going?" I'm like, "No, officer."
You always deny.
He's like, "You go 90 in a 25." And I was like,
never
he's like,
admit to how fast
you're going. He was like, "Where the hell are you going?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm just on my way to work." Like, I'm still like, and he's like, he's looking at me. He's like, have you been drinking? I'm like, "No." Like, because I was trying to keep calm, but no, that little citation ticket thing. He told me like he could have taken my license because I was going like more than 25 miles over the speed limit. I mean, this was back in the day, like, so I didn't really pay attention to like what would happen if I broke the law. But it was like a $500 ticket, and I had to take a special points test.
All right, so to put this in picture for you right now, that. I got pulled over in, this is 2025. I got pulled over in 2022 right now. And I'm still paying the tickets, making my monthly payments on the tickets. So
jeez,
my ticket was high. I mean, I could have paid it off multiple times already, but fuck that. Fuck that. They're getting their fucking little punk ass $25. So they already put me on a payment plan. So I was just like, yeah, whatever. Like in the beginning, I had to pay 10% of it because since I don't live in Somerset County, they made me pay 10% of it, which is fine. I didn't care. Paid that. And the cop was actually really cool. I called him the day before the hearing and was like, yeah, just so you know, I already pled guilty to everything, sent the paper, and I'm not coming out there. I was like, I was told I don't have to. He's like, no, you don't have to. He's like, we got the papers, He was like, I dropped it down since you're not causing any problems or anything. He was like, but I couldn't get rid of this, and this. So like, that stuff was still on there, but he was super cool, man. He wasn't like a dickhead. He was nice as can be. He was like real helpful and everything. Like I just had to call out there recently because it kept saying that, like when you go online to pay it, I was paying it, but nothing was being subtracted down from the amount that they were showing. It was like after 5 months because I have screenshots of it all and I get the receipt and email, but finally it came back, and what it is, it's broken down into different sections. So like, this section was 303. The next like 4 sections were 303. So it would take 25 off this one, 25 off this one. But each time it kept saying 303 is the remaining balance. Yeah, it was weird. It was stupid. I don't know. But well, so much for technology and everything else that we spun off to This was a good talk, though. I like this episode. If there's anything out there you guys want us to touch base on and talk about, or have any ideas of something we should look into and partake in, comment below.
Yeah, we appreciate the feedback.
Yes. Give us all the feedback. Good, bad, ugly, all of it.
Drop a comment. Don't call my phone. Stop calling me. Just
comment. Stop telling
comment.
us in person. Comment. Tune in, turn up, because life is better in stereo. We'll see you later.